Live in the building. Can I be on this podcast? You know, if you can't be on time, always be early. You hear me? If you can't be on time, just be early. Yeah, man. So I jumped on here a few minutes early. You know what I mean? I ain't been on here in a while, so I come get it on, man. So let's get it on, as Marvin Gaye say. Like no Diddy, but it's like right. Yeah, we got some shit to talk about today. So I see today, right? I see this morning. Well, this afternoon. Uh, the European Union and everybody that started denying Russian oil for the Ukraine and all of that. And you know what's so crazy? That's cool and everything, but y'all should have did that shit last year. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. These folks steady over there, and then you know what I really hate though is when our weak ass president go and try to act like he the reason for the whole thing. I swear. Listen, dude is the most hot dogging. You know what's so crazy? I'm a shit talker. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to fuck with the old President Trump. I'm talking about. That was my man's. Even Joe Brown didn't have. You know what's so crazy? I really respect Judge Joe Brown's opinion. And Judge Joe Brown didn't have nothing bad to say about Trump. And last term Trump was in president, black people had the most spending power that they've had since the 60s. That's all a good thing. That's why we all love Trump. But right now though, this new administration, man, they could have kept that shit on NBC, man. Listen. It's a made up administration, dog. Straight up. And then you still got Cash Patel. Like, who? Man, who even went and found? But like, where's he from? Like, seriously, like, is he an American citizen? And it's like, right, y'all got the wrong people making heavy decisions. Pete Hegseth. Oh man, the guy who been giving away secrets and this and that, and you know that's what I'm saying. Like, all of these chumps is flexers. Like, we shouldn't have. You need politicians in the White House. You don't need flexers. These dudes is flexers. Cash Patel, Pete Hegseth, the president, they ass all should have been wrestlers, gang. True story. They should have been wrestlers, man. Cause like it's like they overwhooping every time. Like in the president, you know how you see the president on TV, like when Obama was the president and everybody was the president. You will see him sometime. Like you see Donald Trump on the news every day. Like when somebody snatched the man pen away. Please, y'all. And then it's like all this shit with Venezuela. Can't nobody tell the man no. He turned into what Cat Williams say? You gotta tell him no. Nobody telling the man no. Listen. Folks is like a vicious 5-year-old that just got unleashed on the world. He got vendetta in his heart, get back, all of that. Like, yeah, man, listen. Listen, man. Much love to you too, fam. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy. I had to get on here today. Because it's like I was watching, like, and it's like, right, y'all should have been banned Russian oil last year. All you motherfuckers ain't want to freeze, huh? So now they done figured it out, y'all. They want to ban the oil from Russia and act like we're standing with the Ukraine. Y'all could have been stopped this, man. Like, true story, like, and then Trump acting like he don't be kissing Putin ass a little bit. Like, you be too nice to them, gang. Like, that's one thing, you know what's so crazy? Now, you can talk about old Sleepy Joe all you want to, but guess what? He was not fucking around with the Russian president. Like, and that's how you supposed to be. For real. Yeah, definitely. You know what's so crazy? For us to be the best country in the world and all of this and that, we got the most debt. We got the highest, like, doctor bills. Most countries don't even charge their citizens for Medicare. Listen, we got that. We got credit, everything. Our shit based on credit and corporations. Other countries not based on that. They mostly ride bikes, and that's why they all got, like, new trains and new infrastructure. We still got the same goddamn trains Vanderbilt and them built back in the men who made America. Boy, this shit still sitting on the track, but them tracks old as hell. Right, America don't even want to do no more restructuring or nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, but guess what? We're not. We think we the best. And we want to feel like we the best. It's like playing football. You like, yeah. Until, right, you go up against somebody for real. And you like, damn, we not the best. Yeah, I love America to death, but, right, our schools didn't fail. Right, we in debt. Our dollar ain't the strongest dollar. And then now we got Trump at the hand. We can't even trick motherfuckers. Like, you know how like your credit fucked up on some street shit? So you can kind of bluff a motherfucker if you that nigga. Cause like America is like the big homie. So like we help other countries out and all of that. But when they see the big homie looking stupid, that's how we look right now with Trump as president. So now the world see us looking and they looking at us, y'all. They like, damn, I thought they was, and we not looking like that. Right, it's the country in turmoil. We like a second away from some real shit happening. Y'all already seen the food shit. It's gonna get worse than that on the food. Y'all just wait to see. Give it a couple of motherfuckers better start keeping some canned goods, man. You better get you some water, some purification tablets, shit like that, man. You probably need to have that shit on hand. Cause like as you can see, the government goddamn. Man, listen, we ain't been getting no construction. Hey, to Denise Ray, listen, we ain't been getting no construction. Shit, they done ran all the construction workers off. If you look at the work sites, them bitches empty. What? Listen, the work sites is empty, man. Nigga on them not showing up to work. ICE is out there bullying people. They showing up to Home Depot, dog, the churches. This shit is out. It's giving me real, like, you know what's so crazy? I just watched that Netflix series about about the Nazis, but it was about the trial after the war. And this is giving me real. ICE is giving me like the army inside the army type of vibes. You know what I mean? Like the SS. Like, right, it's kind of like it's giving me the army inside the army. It's like it's not the army, but they moving like an army and funded like an army. But they not the army. But then they got the army in on the too. Like, man, listen. That's all I got to say is this. Pray for America. Like, that's what we need. You know what I mean? We need some new leadership. True story. Like, and I ain't just going on no Republican, Democrat. Because I really like lean toward the Democrats. I ain't really just one of them average guys. Like, you just can't tell me anything. But it's like, at the end of the day, it ain't about Democrat or Republican this year. It's about right or wrong. Like, you hear me? I'm streaming from America in Memphis, Tennessee. The home of Elvis Presley and fried chicken. Right. And that's what I'm saying. There's even going through this, living in Memphis right now. So right now I got to see the president, or I'm out moving around with my nephews, nieces, and shit like that. So now I got to worry about them seeing soldiers with long guns. Just imagine, I'm thinking about when my sister got pulled over. Like, she got kids, so she taking her kids to school early in the morning. The police done pulled her over twice, y'all, and she legit work at Nike, don't break the law, none of that. So you mean to tell me that, right, she had to go to court twice. So you mean to tell me, right, that's cool. Yeah, man. Man, listen, you know, I had to put that bitch out, man, you know, hard and goddamn, you know what I mean? Can't get too high when you talking on the internet sometimes. Like, listen. But yeah, man, it's like, that's not fair, like, just to be giving people tickets. Like, y'all supposed to be fighting crime, gang, not doing traffic stops. Like, the traffic stops is off the chain, y'all. I was outside. The shit be pissing me off. So when I go outside, I look to the front. I see somebody getting pulled over. Okay, cool. It's like 8 people surrounding the car. You see them all in the back window with kids in the car and shit. I'm, whoa. So then as I'm driving on that same street, it's about seconds. 1, 2, 3. Look to the left. They pulling some more people over. Cannot make this shit up on one street. I'm, damn. So then they got. So then I get to the light. The light turned green. I look to the right. It's the sheriffs and ICE pulling some more motherfuckers over. This is in a block radius. I said, man, what type of shit is this? Man, listen, man, you don't want to get caught up in no shit like this. Trust. Even if you legit, you don't want to go through that. You don't want your kids to see soldiers walking up with no mask, no representation, no ID, no nothing, just showing up with long guns looking at you. Like, that's, they shouldn't did that shit, dog. Listen, and I'm telling you, man, I'm sitting here watching, and don't get me wrong, Memphis has been quiet. Boy, they turned this motherfucker into the suburbs. I can't say. And that's all and cool. But they could have did that without making all that force. They could have just put the FBI, ATF to work. That's all they had to do. They really was, can I be honest, I've been in Memphis, so I'm watching. They already really was doing their job. I know people that got federal cases right now, listen to them, not fucking around. They been wasn't fucking around. But now, they're not fucking around. And right, that's what I'm saying. Like, this federal shit is just over whoop. And then Memphis paying $1 million a day. I think it costs $1 million a day. So it's $1 million a day. And it's the same city about to close 4 schools. The math not mathing for me out here. It's like, man, listen, what's going on? Like, the math not mathing for me, y'all. It's like, right, we gonna close 4 schools, buy some hotels, buy some more shit. They about to open up a new stadium. So y'all can open up new stadiums, buy hotels. Right, pay for the military to be here. And they say if they send them home early, that's going to leave the city in a $8 million deficit. So how is we in a deficit and the governor was supposed to be paying for this shit? Make it make sense, gang. But y'all bought that hotel, right, and then y'all going to close these schools. But once again, you can afford all these cops. And I think it's like, I don't know if they just do this shit to keep tourism coming. You know what I mean? I know cities take tourism. That's their income. That's their GDP. So they take the tourism, like, but they take it too far because you neglect other neighborhoods in your city. You neglect the roads. You neglect the kids. You neglect the bridges. Come on now, y'all. Come on. We got to pull this shit together. This is your man, E-Dub, man. I ain't gonna lie. This on here keeping it real all the time. You know what I mean? Damn. I look mangy. Damn, that's rough. June 1043. Usually people tell me I don't have a hair out of place on my head. I look mangy. You must just be trolling or something, man. Damn, well, I look mangy. Let me see. It's a Sergio Tacchini jogging suit. I look mangy? Okay. All right. Maybe, I don't know. It's the beard. I don't know. Yeah, man. Damn. That was rough, man. But that ain't what we talking about, man. It's not about me. I don't even care about this shit. You know what I mean? And I don't care about how you think I look. That's whack. Shout out to you, though, for watching. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Ain't no bad blood over here. I'm just trying to explain this shit, fam. Like, God damn. Like, this shit getting sad out here, man. True story, you got to be here to see it. United States is going down, down, down. We down there supporting pedophiles, all type of weird shit. Right, vice president, damn near cross-dressing, all this other shit. You got Pete Hegseth blowing shit up, committing war crimes. You got Kash Patel just doing anything. Christy, not like, who are these people? Like, where did they come? They have like no experience in their background. And what's so crazy is these people have like zero experience in all the shit they doing. It's like nobody even experienced. Except for Dr. Oz. And he's still somebody from TV. And why is Robert Kennedy even in the cabinet to begin with? Like all of that, y'all. Y'all don't think about none of that. I just had to get on here real quick. But you know what's so crazy? You know who have been saying something, though, that I like? The Pope. You know who the most powerful person in the world is? You probably think it's a politician, Donald Trump, people. No. It's the Pope. The Pope is the most powerful person on the planet. So the Pope not feeling none of this. Boom, he just hollered at Trump, told him. And that's how you get stuff done. I seen the Pope made Obama change the law. And that's when I knew my dad always told me that the Pope was like one of the most powerful people in the world. It's people behind the scenes with bread, the powers that be, as they say, and then it's the Pope. They make shit happen. Trust me. And the Pope just hollered at Donald Trump, put him to the side. Listen, I don't like none of that immigration shit. He just said it on TV. Right, how can you be against this and then still do that? So it's like, right, you can't, you know what I mean? Sometimes I be telling white people that you can't, like, how you gonna be against Mexicans but then go to a Mexican restaurant? You just can't, fam. Like, how you gonna be against immigration but then you want to go eat tacos at the Mexican restaurant? Like, shit like that, man. You can't bite motherfuckers' cultures and like people's cultures but don't like the people. That's just like people who listen to rap music and shit like that and then want to call me a nigga. Like, man, listen, you cannot bite the culture if you don't like the people that you biting the culture from. You know what I mean? True story, man. That's just your man E-Dub. I don't know. Like, listen, man. You know I had to get on here and kick my shit for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Just had to come through, drop a little wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know what I mean? As I was watching the evening news. You know what I mean? Like, I listened to a little music and shit. Got some shit done. Right. Been marketing, landscaping. Right. Taste Test called me. 513-696-9220. Not serving the Memphis area. But yeah, listen. Man, I'm on here. 7 o'clock. Let's do it. That's why I'm a little early. Had to get out here. But yeah, this shit getting crazy. Sometimes you just gotta, after working and moving around, sometimes I come in here and unwind, just talking my shit, y'all, because the world's so crazy. This shit out of the chain. I'm trying to tell you, they about to take our ass back to the 50s, y'all. To the goddamn 50s, and it's crazy, but it's true. True story. Fuck with Trump now. They're gonna have us behind. The country gonna be so behind by the time dude leave the office. It's gonna be crazy. And what's so crazy, you can't turn the country around in 6 months. It take years. So it's like when people put shit into place and then the new president come in and fucks up everything that got put into play. And that's what's happening right now with Trump. They trying to shoot up Obamacare down, everything. All of these systems that was in place. DEI. Damn. Like, listen. Let's pray for the country, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. Because, like, shit crazy, man. You know what I mean? That's all I be, like, that's all I can come up with at the end of the day. Like, this shit crazy. Because it is, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could look at the cabinet and look at the people that's around him, like, the Pete Hegseths, he, like, too macho for his own good. Dude, I'm going to break a beer can with my forehead ass nigga. Listen. Why is he running? And then Cash Patel, he never did an FBI investigation in his life. Why is he telling real FBI people what to do? I promise you, the only real person that they hired was Dr. Oz. And Dr. Oz still from TV. Man, the whole goddamn cabinet is from NBC, man. They all need to go on Saturday Night Live. Shit is crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. And the president too, sleeping and shit. Folks out there falling asleep. Listen. Boy. And that's what we got running the country, y'all. It's crazy. Right? Yeah, man. But like I said, the Pope then jumped in. The Pope really the most powerful person in the world. The guy, you know what I mean? That's why they take who going into the Vatican. You see it all on the news. Pope John Paul. Listen. He said he don't like it. He said, how you going to be a Christian and you doing immigrants like that? He said in the Bible, right, it's not good to treat your neighbor. You're supposed to treat your foreigners and your neighbors good. It says that in the Bible. Just let them know, boy, listen. And when the Pope says something, Yeah, man. I'm just saying. The more you know. Yeah, the Pope really like lay his D down, and boom, people start listening. I seen him check Obama about the women couldn't get paid for going on with the pregnancy stuff. Y'all let me know. But right, something like that. Guess what Obama and them did? Overturned the whole law. What law? What women could fixed it just because dude said that. For real, for real. Look, somebody just said, "What's your favorite holiday?" Hmm. Shit, I'm gonna have to say Christmas. You know what's so crazy about that? Now you know what's so crazy. Certain people do need to be deported. They do. They do. Don't get me wrong. They do. But America is built on immigration. Ain't that what Statue of Liberty about? Listen, Ellis Island, does any of that register? So like this a whole country built by immigrants. That's what it's made about. That's what make America so good. New people come in and make it better every time. That's what it's supposed to be about. But now, it ain't about that. It didn't change. And then, low key, Mexicans and Indians is the same people, man. I don't know why people be thinking y'all ass be getting colonized too much and just believe anything. So you mean to tell me that the Indians just stopped at the Mexico border and then they turned it? They all, if you don't notice, a Eskimo look just like an Indian, look just like a. Knock it off, gang. Like, listen, them folks came and took them folks shit. Now we telling them they can't come in some shit that they been had for years before we even got over here. That's crazy too, gang. I know we here now and all of that. But come to find out, California and New Mexico and all that other shit belonged to them. They took it. Remember Davy Crockett in the Alamo, remember? They took it. So like, yeah, we beefing with them. And then, can I be honest? America suffered without that. That's just like hip hop without Drake right now. No J. Cole, no Drake. We ain't been getting no real good music. Flat out, hands down. Same way when you try to run Mexicans out. The food sucks. God damn it. We can't get nobody to work in no farms. No construction getting done. They do the best roof jobs. We know this. Like, you don't know Honduran people do the best shingles on the roof? Listen, jobs that Americans don't do. My kids do computers. My son don't work in no shit like that. Listen. Listen. Mexico, you need immigrants right now for them the hotel jobs. The stuff that keep the world, America, churning. And without that, who gonna do the job? You gonna go do that motherfucker? Lavarni Ox 5720. You gonna go pick the fruit and shit in the. Cause right now the farmers suffering twice, right? And that's what happened when you vote for the wrong person. Cause right, he told you he was gonna deport all your workers, dumbass. Look, he said, man, listen, we're deporting 100. Listen, and then y'all voted for him. And then look, he turned on everybody like a super duper bad guy. Nobody was safe. Nobody. Immigrants, black people, white people, farmers. No matter if you work for the government. He fired your ass. Boy, we don't need you no more. That department shut down. My cousin had 2 government jobs when this shit started. She got one now. Listen. He didn't leave nobody out. That's why I can't even feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't leave nobody out, fam. He didn't spare a motherfucker. Golly, he didn't spare nobody. Listen, everybody the same to him. Either your ass rich, do you own some plants, can you afford the tax cut? Right? Do you make enough money so we can give you a tax cut or you don't? And then, what's crazy is only about 10% of people make enough. Maybe 5, maybe top 1% type shit. 90-something of us don't even. So guess what? We getting fucked. Guess what's going up? All the prices for everything. Guess what's not going up? Wages. Prices are high. Go try to buy something, and you ain't bought it in 5 years, and then you go try to go buy it. Man, listen. Shit costs more. This shit costs more. Inflation is real. Like, remember when you was a kid and a dollar? Like, I remember my mom used to give me $10. So, boom, every day I can go get me a nickel bag of bud, a cigar, a pack of Newports, and damn near a piece of puff for that $10. You can't do that no more. Like, especially in Chicago, boy, that one pack of cigarettes alone costs $20. And who's selling dimes? Boy, listen, you need that same mission is that's like a $40, $50 mission now. Fuck it, okay, we get a tray 5 for 25, 30. You know what I mean? Cigarettes was like $17, $18. Mm. Right, you at $50 now. Inflation. But with them, it's going even higher. Not even just the streets going up, eggs going up, coffee going up, regular shit. True story. Motherfucker talking about tears. And then talking about that's what it is, fam. That's what it's a divide. And they're gonna keep it going. Listen, they're gonna keep it. They know what they doing, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Like Trump first term, like even Joe Brown said, black people had the most spending power that they ever had since the 60s or some shit. See what I'm saying? You're right. But guess what? They trying to fix that. Spending power. What? Motherfuckers out here buying Corvettes. Let's go on. Cut DEI, everything. Listen, man. And that's all it is. On my soul. Like, yeah, rich people just getting rich. That's why you just got to figure. But you know what's so crazy about the world today, too? Low key, if you smart enough, right, you can use platforms, you can use this, you can use that. And there's so many ways to make money nowadays. You can make money done. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, true story. Like, when I'm on it, I can definitely work harder than a motherfucker that's really at work. I can sit right here and probably make that same money way more. I ain't gonna put nobody in my business. But that's what I'm saying. I work a motherfucker. Right here, you would thought I was running a telethon in this bitch. Well, I'd be working 3 cell phones in this bitch and a flip list. But that's what I'm saying. You can utilize so much stuff to make money. That it's kind of, that's why I don't really complain. I'm blessed. But it's like everybody don't use their whole 360 degrees of pure giving knowledge in any given situation. They can't. They don't even be thinking about it. They be thinking about NBA Youngboy concert or some goofy shit. And I just be listening to them like, a motherfucker called me. A motherfucker called me. I definitely want to get off the phone with you once you start making up make-believe shit or just saying some shit. I can't do it, fam. Why else we wasting our time? That's not gonna work. True story, man. Yeah. But yeah, America just, if you ain't paying attention, see, I'm just blessed enough to have, I had a dad that put me in politics a long time ago, and uncles and friends, and me and my little brother and me and my little sister, we all talk politics. My big sister. You know what I mean? Like, we all talk politics all the time, so it's nothing for me not to know what I'm talking about or elaborate on the situation. And it's like right now, right, it ain't about Democrat or Republican. You're right. I've been said that it's about right and wrong. And this shit just wrong. It's wrong for everything. It's wrong. And you know what's so crazy? Okay, last year the election. I told my homeboy Dave D, my co-host, you know what I mean, to be on with. Shout out to Dave D. I told Dave D, right, I said, Kamala Harris is for the world. Because, see, America is the world big homie. So you got people that, but you want to keep the world in line so you don't get, trust me, it's easier to just keep everybody in line and keep getting the money. Trust me. But then you got Trump. He's supposed to be for America, but then when he came in, he wasn't about America. He was about his motherfucking self, asking how much money he made. His people made. Listen. He about himself and right people and people that crossed him. Everybody who crossed him catching the case. What? Justice Department just giving out indictments and shit. Boy, listen. That ain't how president's supposed to do. They just blowing up shit in the crib. Listen. Putting troops. You ain't supposed to be able to send troops in America. They sending them everywhere. It ain't even no amendments this year. You know what's so crazy? I ain't the only person saying that. Somebody said that last night. It ain't even no amendments this year. What amendments? Threw that shit out the window, boy. Listen. You got the loosest gun laws. You got them. Ain't no more Fourth Amendment. None of that other shit. Boy, everything is out the window. What rights? What Constitution? What Constitution? They threw that. They balled that motherfucker up and shot that bitch. Man, listen. And been doing whatever they wanted to do since then. Ain't nobody stopped them, boy. That man even demolished a section of the White House. Listen. Gang, what's up? Like, okay, nobody said, stop that. Nobody. That's called negative reinforcement too, by the way. And I think a couple of y'all might know that on here. That's called negative reinforcement. When you see somebody doing something wrong and you don't correct them, it's called negative reinforcement. And we shouldn't be doing it. Like, I'll be glad when people be speaking up and how do people respond in Chicago and Washington, D.C. I love how New York was running ice ass, walking them to their car, towing their shit, everything. Listen, that's how it should be, because that shit is signs of a dictatorship. That's not democracy no more. Democracy is in trouble. That's not democracy. That's not the amendments that George Washington was talking about. This is not none of that. This is some new playbook shit. And people was that Project 2025 a lot. Shit, they doing it right now. They running the play. Oh, my mama. Watch out, Mike Dicker. They're running the play. What? Yeah, man. You know what's so crazy, though? You right. Biden was old as hell. But guess what, though? Can I be honest? Okay, people say the economy was fucked up under Biden. I bet you motherfuckers wish Biden was the president right now. That part right there. Because you know what Biden did do? He listened to his advisors. Like, if Biden was the president, Pete Hegseth would have got fired for leaking text messages that's classified to stunt to his family members. Like, who stunts with national security? Oh, Pete Hegseth. Oh, and then you got Kash Patel running the FBI. Like, I watched the video. He sneaked this in everybody for using FBI private jets. He get caught meeting a chick on the jet. He just got caught going on a date in a jet. So we paying for you to meet chicks out of town on a private jet. And that's what I'm saying. That's what this whole administration about. Like, they self. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, yeah, man. Biden was not the best president. But he was a president, though. Trump is a clown. Like, not respected. They didn't even let that man come to, who just died, president? Dick Cheney. They didn't even let him come to Dick Cheney's funeral because it's real presidents in there. Like, Trump's not a real president. You can't take that shit serious. This shit is NBC, gang. This ain't the White House. This is Saturday Night Live. True story. Like, the whole administration. Like, and I ain't even sneaked it. Listen, we need a Bush or something right now. Anybody. Listen, somebody go get the other Bush brother from Florida right now. Listen. We need anybody but him. That's what I'm saying. I would vote for you, shit, if you ran tomorrow. Like, anybody but this. Like, goddamn. If they had an election tomorrow, you think Trump would win? If they could hold the election tomorrow, do you think Trump would still be in office? Or anybody that went up against him would probably win with a landslide? Don't let him have nothing catchy to say. Or Teddy gonna give us some money. Boy, it'd be a landslide. Boy, we'd have his ass up out that bitch by lunch. And that's what I wish we could do, but we can't. So we gotta wait. But you know what's so crazy? These elections have been showing us Places that ain't never Mississippi and shit like that. Always red. That shit been turning blue. Motherfuckers sick of it. And what's so crazy is the most Republican states is the lowest educated and the most poverty stricken. True story, y'all. Yeah, yeah. They sick of that shit. Right. Ain't nobody funding those schools. Y'all only look, everybody got loose gun laws. Open carry states. All that old shit. And then they like, why crime bad? You just told motherfuckers they could walk around with assault rifles. Why crime bad? Listen, man. Knock it off. You just let motherfuckers listen to hella rap bills. Hella FBG duck was going on, and you said that I could walk around with guns. What you think gonna happen? Like, man, listen, man, knock it off. Like, this shit just be sillier and sillier every year. Like, they doing this shit on purpose, man. And you gotta see that, y'all. But yeah, man, listen. Love y'all lots, man. Listen, it's your boy Duck. Listen. I'm out here. I could talk about this shit all night. But, you know, YouTube is a little tight on their copyright laws. So, I'm on my way to TikTok. Y'all can meet me over there. You know what I mean? Double-rooski. Yeah, man. I'm on that joint. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be smooth out there. Like I said, make sure y'all have a great week, but also do something productive, man, you'd be proud of. And also, man, make sure you start saving some canned goods and shit like that. Listen, start holding on, baby, stocking up. This is your boy E-Dub. Can I Be Honest podcast? True story.